Welcome back, everybody. I'm glad you guys are joining me today. And what we have here is, of course, failed loser Liz Cheney decided to go ahead and attack Marjorie Taylor Greene recently because Marjorie Taylor Greene calling out the Biden regime for trying to get us into World War III, trying to invade Russia, went into panic mode because their plans were leaked onto a Discord server from a officer that worked in the military, leaked it to his friends, and then one of his friends leaked it somewhere else, and then the mainstream media decided to dox the dude because, of course, it was not the right kind of whistleblower. It wasn't the kind that was going to hurt Republicans because it was damaging the Democrat machine, the Democrat president, and so they had to make sure they got rid of him. This dude, as I mentioned in the live stream a couple days ago, this dude's going to go the way of the YouTube video dude who they blamed the Benghazi attack for. We never seen that guy again. I doubt we'll ever see this man again. He'll be thrown in some gulag unless he decides to go ahead and rediscover his gender and decides to be a woman instead of guy. And maybe then the Biden regime will not prosecute this guy too harshly. Maybe they'll make him an icon. Maybe he'll become a general because of his being stunning and brave. But back to Liz Cheney, of course, the failed congresswoman out of the state of Wyoming, who served only her big donors and, of course, the bidding of Nancy Pelosi, decided to go ahead and call out Marjorie Taylor Greene, who is in Congress, by the way, who did win her election, unlike Liz Cheney. So before we dive into today's video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button if you're new here. Thank you for joining me. Allow me to share some info with you. Hopefully, you can share it with your friends and family. Smash that like button to 1,500 likes. And, of course, if you like the channel and you want to support the channel, you can hit that share button or check out all my links in the link tree down below. So let's go ahead and dive into what we have here. Coming to us from the American News. Okay, let's take a look. It says, Liz Cheney demands Marjorie Taylor Greene be stripped of her security clearance for calling out Biden Ukraine lies. Democrat and fellow Altarians blew their stacks over MTG's remarks about the arrest of a national security worker, with one disgraced former congressional colleague calling for her to be stripped of her security clearance. A typical crazed response from the former January 6th committee attack dog Liz Cheney, the feisty Georgia lawmaker who is already loathed by leftists and neocons for uncompromising style and criticisms of Biden's foreign policy debacles, particularly when it comes to Ukraine, further rattled the cages of her antagonists by suggesting that the 21-year-old National Guard member, Jack Teixeira, who was taken into custody after his home was stormed by the feds on Thursday after media fingered him for the leaking of a highly sensitive Pentagon information, was targeted by the regime because he is a white, male, Christian, anti-war. In another extent, Twitter massive Greene wrote, when it comes to Ukraine, the Biden administration has lied to us from the very beginning. While making the case for this geriatric commander-in-chief, impeachment is going to war against Russia without authorization of Congress, yet another violation of the Constitution, a document that the regime and its allies have repeatedly shown contempt for. And absolutely, she is absolutely 100%. Don't always agree with Marjorie Taylor Greene, but she is 100% correct here. The Biden regime wanting war with Russia and had plans to lay out a formal invasion of the motherland of Russia, right, through Ukraine, would have been against the U.S. Constitution, because it would have been a declaration of war without Congress specifically declaring war. That's who can declare war. It has to be Congress. And Biden, of course, desperate to keep his secrets buried in the country of Ukraine and, of course, the country of Taiwan. And a lot of people don't understand what goes on in a couple of these territories that we help out, Ukraine and in Taiwan. They're both money laundering fronts for the regimes. That's what they're designed to do. And of course, they have different facilities there in both of those countries that may have or may not have contributed to the virus of unknown specification and origin. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Of course, you guys can follow me on all my social media, including Odysee, Gab, and Twitter, all linked in the link tree down below. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe button. And until next time, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day.